It was the kind of moment that stuns a crowd into silence. Prince Harry, once hailed as one of the most beloved members of the British royal family, was denied entry at the British Soap Live Awards this weekend after showing up unannounced and uninvited. Eyewitnesses described the Duke of Sussex as visibly furious after security turned him away at the gates of London's O2 Arena. For many, this wasn't just an administrative mix-up, it was a telling symbol of how far Harry has fallen from grace. And at the center of the latest embarrassment? Meghan Markle, whose influence over her husband has drawn relentless scrutiny, is once again being blamed for alienating him from the institutions and traditions he once proudly represented. Sources close to event organizers confirmed that Prince Harry was not on any official guest list and had not requested access through the proper channels. "We were shocked," one security staff member told the Daily Mail. "There were murmurs someone important was trying to get in. But when it turned out to be Prince Harry without any official pass or clearance, there was nothing we could do." The British Soap Awards, while not a royal event, are heavily regulated in terms of access. The red carpet is reserved for industry professionals, celebrities, and pre-approved VIPs. In earlier years, Harry would have been greeted like a national treasure. But today, protocol trumps pedigree, and the Duke learned that the hard way. Observers and commentators say the entire episode feels like a direct consequence of the life Harry has built under the heavy influence of Meghan Markle. Her long-standing disdain for royal tradition, her public accusations against the monarchy, and her overt alignment with Hollywood culture have all played a part in estranging Harry from the very society that once celebrated him. Since their departure from royal duties in 2020, Meghan has championed a media-heavy lifestyle rooted in personal branding, private production deals, and political advocacy. In contrast, Harry's solo trips to the UK have become increasingly awkward and ill-advised. Royal author Angela Levin stated bluntly on GB News, "Meghan has effectively dismantled the support system around Harry. He now acts independently but without the knowledge or savvy to navigate these public situations." She may not have been there at the gates of the O2 Arena, but make no mistake, this incident bears her fingerprints. Public opinion in the UK has shifted dramatically since the Duke and Duchess of Sussex stepped back from royal duties. A 2025 YouGov poll shows that only 27% of the British public hold a positive view of Prince Harry, down from over 70% in 2018. Meghan fares even worse, with only 18% holding a favorable opinion. Britons increasingly view the couple as self-serving, often using media platforms to air personal grievances at the expense of family ties and national dignity. When Harry published Spare in 2023, a memoir filled with intimate family details and pointed accusations, it was seen by many as a final betrayal. Meghan's Netflix series and Spotify appearances only deepened the divide. Now, when Harry returns to the UK, he is no longer welcomed as a native son, but treated with the same cautious distance afforded to any celebrity known more for controversy than contribution. This isn't the first time Harry has appeared to misjudge his public standing in the UK. In 2024, he made headlines for arriving late and departing early at King Charles III's coronation anniversary, avoiding contact with senior royals. He was also absent from Prince Louis's birthday celebration and failed to attend last year's Trooping the Colour, two events that were seen as important opportunities for reconciliation. Critics argue that these snubs are not accidental. Rather, they reflect a long-term strategy reportedly driven by Meghan to reframe the couple not as royals, but as global celebrities free from institutional obligation. The problem? That strategy doesn't play well back home, where duty and protocol still matter. According to royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams, Meghan has systematically encouraged Harry to cut off the very things that once grounded him: family, duty, tradition. The result is this tragic image of a man out of place, wandering where he was once adored. The British Soap Awards fiasco may not carry the weight of a political scandal or a royal crisis, but symbolically it is devastating. Here was Prince Harry, the son of King Charles, grandson of Queen Elizabeth II, being turned away like a lost party guest. It didn't just damage his pride. It reinforced a harsh truth: he is no longer seen as part of the British establishment. And while Meghan Markle may be physically absent, many believe her legacy continues to haunt Harry's decisions. Her influence, once seen as empowering, is increasingly being viewed as isolating, even destructive. As Harry left the venue in silence, photographers captured what many interpreted as a rare moment of clarity, the look of a man realizing just how far he's fallen from the life he once knew. Prince Harry's rejection at the gates of the British Soap Awards wasn't a mishap, it was a powerful, public declaration that he no longer holds the place in British society he once did. And behind this slow but steady erosion of status and identity stands Meghan Markle, whose controversial legacy now overshadows even Harry's title. The gates may have been shut on Harry that night, but symbolically they may be shutting for good. It's a bitter irony that Prince Harry, born into a family where doors once opened effortlessly at his arrival, now finds himself on the outside quite literally. As the gates of the O2 Arena closed behind him, they also signified the waning influence of a man who was once Britain's golden royal. But it isn't just public opinion or media narratives that have changed, it's the identity Harry now carries, one shaped and reshaped by Meghan Markle's calculated break from royal life. Once admired for his authenticity and service, Harry now often appears as a supporting player in Meghan's ongoing bid for relevance. Her insistence on redefining their public image, one filled with personal grievances, corporate deals, and strategic victimhood, has only deepened Harry's alienation from his homeland. To many, it appears she dismantled the monarchy's support around him only to replace it with a PR machine. The British Soap Awards rejection wasn't simply about an invite. It was about status, respect, and belonging, all of which Harry is rapidly losing in the UK. As long as he remains tethered to a narrative driven more by celebrity than service, those gates, both literal and symbolic, may never open.